providing exceptional obstetrical and gynecological care for women for the past 20 years. We have 3 convenient locations in Jessup, Blackshear, and Baxley. We understand that choosing your OBGYN is a personal decision and that the relationship with your doctor and the trust you build is essential. At Women's Health Center, we provide obstetrical care and guide you through the process, making sure you and your baby stay healthy. We provide the most advanced ultrasound technology with the clearest pictures ever. Annual gynecological care gives patients an opportunity to take charge of their health. Some of our services include hormone therapy, pellets, Botox, the new 3, 5, and 10-year IUDs, Nexplanon, and much more. We accept all insurance carriers, including TRICARE, Medicaid, and we accept all insured and uninsured patients. Please call our office at 912-588-1020 and visit majormd.com for more information about Women's Health Center. That's MAGERMD.com.
Got ticks? Well, we hope not. I'm Dr. Charles Hall.
And I'm Dr. Stefania Wilcox.
We are the Associate Veterinarians at Wolf Animal Hospital. As the cool air rolls in, we are noticing the ticks are too. Let us help guard your pets against tick-borne disease this year. Come see us at our main branch, Wolf Animal Hospital, at 755 West Cherry Street.
And now we can serve you from our new mobile veterinary clinic in select locations throughout Appling, Brantley, Long, and Wayne counties. The mobile service will provide preventive medicine and outpatient procedures on site. For more information, contact Wolf Animal Hospital at 912-427-3212.
I'm Dr. Charles Hall.
And I'm Dr. Stefania Wilcox.
And we are ready to serve you and your 4-legged family members at our main hospital or one of our satellite locations. Contact us at Wolf Animal Hospital at 912-427-3212. 912-427-3212.
8 o'clock here at WIFO-FM Jessup. Time for the world-famous Butch and Bob Show, brought to you by Mike Birchford and Blackshear, Murphy Builder Supply, Women's Health Center, and Wolf Animal Hospital. Good morning, Bob.
Good morning, Jonathan. We got a host of guests in the green room, but we got Bill Werkheiser first. Couldn't make it on Wednesday, but he's here today. Bill, how you doing today? Bill, you there?
Well, apparently not.
Hello?
Bill, are you there? Representative Werkheiser, hello? Okay, let's just see what happens here. I don't know what happened there. We lost him, apparently.
We lost him.
Yeah, so you've got something else that you want to cover. Maybe he'll call back. Let's see if we got him now. Live radio.
Live radio.
Good morning. Are you there? Okay, no problem. We're ready to go. All right, stand by. Bob's with you right now.
Okay, Bill couldn't make it yesterday, on the phone with us today. Bill, how you doing today?
Doing good.
What's happening in Atlanta?
Well, we have 9 counting the day, legislative days left, but there'll be some space in between. So we had crossover day last week, which was the last day for a bill to pass from the House to the Senate or Senate to the House, and that kept us there till midnight. And so then we've had a couple of committee days to try to catch up on the Senate bills, and so that's where we're at. So anything that has not passed has lost its chance for this year, and I guess one of the ones that everybody's looking at was the gambling or casino referendum. So that battle will not be made this year.
So that didn't make it out.
That did not make it out.
One other thing that didn't make it out here locally, I'm sure you're familiar with this, but Representative Jeff Jones continues to bring legislation about the coal ash issue. Again, failed again. Why does that fail?
They're saying, I talked to Chairman Smith about that. One of them, I guess their feeling is everything that we've asked Georgia Power to do, they've done, and really all his bill asked for was a notification. And when he did that last year, anybody can go to DNR website, put in their email, and you'll get that same information in your inbox instead of them having to send letters or post it elsewhere. So they feel like they're doing it.
So they didn't think they needed legislation, what you're telling us?
Well, not on something they're already doing.
Okay. What about the controversy about the airport? Where's that at?
That's coming to the House, we think. So that's a great question, because just because it passed out of the Senate doesn't mean we're going to get it, because somebody above my pay grade is going to make a decision to bring it to a vote. And every year we have bills that pass from one chamber to the other that don't make it. And one that has the reverse pass of that. So in the House last week, we passed the heartbeat bill, which basically outlaws abortions after a heartbeat can be detected, which is usually 5 or 6 beats. So that bill passed out of the House, but we'll see whether the Senate takes it up or not.
Yeah, that was a controversial vote, very close vote. We talked to Stephen Meeks and Blake Tillery both this week. They were giving their thoughts on that event which took place where David Ralston cut the lady's mic off. She went too long. They had to escort her off. Were you there for that? Tell us your thoughts on that.
And the thing about it is, Speaker was more than generous. He gave her a minute warning, and then after that, she went 2 minutes over. He told her again 2 minutes. And, if you read the Atlanta Journal the very next day, that was her intent, to draw attention. She was never planning on leaving the well. So, and, we don't have filibusters at the state level. So, he was more than gracious. Most people said that he showed more restraint than the average person. So,
who escorted her off the podium is what I'm curious. I heard
really
different reports.
Her own folks.
Right, I heard Democrats went up there and just cut her off. Somebody said security took her off, but I understand it's her own colleagues that told her it was time for her to get off the stage.
There was one security person standing nearby, but it was her folks that went up there in 2 different ways, and really more than that, and it was members of her own party that were respected, who had been there a while, telling her this is not how we do things. I mean, look, it was deeply emotional 2 hours. We just need to show respect, both sides. You may not agree with somebody, but all we're asking is just show respect. Because during the debate, when the first started, when the bill sponsor went to present the bill, a lot of Democrats stood out and put their backs to him. And again, Speaker had the clerk read the rule that the members will show members in the well respect, and that's all they were asking for. But no, it was her own folks. Even though one security guy went down there, but by the time he got there, they had pretty much pulled her off the podium. A couple of things that are local, I guess semi-local, coastal, and both farming related, as we passed a hemp farming bill. Did we talk about that? That was a week or so ago.
I'm not sure. I said we've talked about so many topics, so.
Yeah, but that's one that could help farming, expand some of the things we're doing. And then also, just last week, again, out of the House, the Senate hasn't taken up yet, is an oyster farming. So what that is the oysters don't come in pretty shapes. They're all clumped together. In restaurants, that's great in your backyard, but restaurants want the single-serve, what's called single-serve oysters, where those are grown not organically. Well, they're grown organically because they use a seed, just like you could plant a pine cone or whatever, pine tree, whatever. But you can't grow them in Georgia, so we're importing, a lot of money. So why not let our own folks grow that? So that was to me, a big economic thing for our area. Is let's find out how that works and let's do it. Another bill and it wasn't the bill itself or the process I want to talk about, just because it really shows that our process works and how far different we are from the federal government. So, as you probably know, there was a horrendous event in Effingham County where parents killed 2 of their children and buried them in their backyard. And they used the excuse that they were homeschooling as to why they were never at school. So, a legislator filed a bill that really came down on homeschooling. And if you're that bad of a person, homeschooling had nothing to do with it. And so the homeschoolers just came out by the hundreds. And I got a lot of emails from folks. And, my wife and I homeschooled during their middle years. So, and again, it had nothing to do with homeschooling. The bill was not tackling the problem in the proper way. So there was 3 or 4 rewrites. I still didn't like any of them. So during the committee, she appointed the chairperson of the committee, appointed a 6-person panel to go rewrite the bill. And as it turns out, the final version was something that the homeschoolers actually loved, because it really put the focus where it should have been. And that was, it really, the irony is it affected everybody but homeschoolers, because it said, if you have not filed a declaration of intent, which is a piece of paper you file with your local school system just to say, hey, we're homeschooling, and that's all you do, and that's really all you need to do. We don't want to overburden those parents with regulations. And so if you haven't filed that and you haven't been in school for 45 days, then DFACS is going to come knock on your door. Now, if that piece of paper got lost or someone didn't know and you told them that piece of paper, they're instructed to turn around and walk away. But if they haven't, if they're not homeschooling, your kids aren't in school, they're going to come investigate. So say all that to say, when folks email us, we go to the author of the bill, we go to the chairman of the committee, and we tell them, this is not the way to handle it. And what really brought that home to me was there was a Chinese lady there that I got there to the meeting the following morning. It took 2 days to address this. I got there the next morning a little early, and she was sitting there, and she was almost in tears. She said, I was raised in China, and she said, the fact that we can even talk to y'all just blows my mind. And secondly, when we do talk to y'all, the fact that we can disagree with y'all. And then to see the system literally turn on its head and do a bill really the opposite of what the original bill did, that was just encouraging to me. And that's why I always try to end every show telling y'all, please, if there's legislation that affects you, we want to hear from you. It makes a huge difference.
Okay, doke. Again, we appreciate you calling in. We got a full lineup of guests here on a Thursday, we appreciate. We'll look forward to talking to you next Wednesday.
Okay, thanks a lot.
Okay,
all right, bye-bye.
Again, those comments to State Representative Bill Werkheiser. Again, we got a full list of guests out there in the green room. We'll be back with more at the Butch and Bob Show after this.
Shop the spring sale going on now at Moody's Nursery. Moody's has over 8 acres of nursery plants with many of them at sale prices. Save on knockout roses, drift roses, fruit trees, beautiful blooming azaleas, citrus trees, bedding plants, hanging baskets, and perennials, plus much more. Don't miss the big spring sale at Moody's Nursery on Highway 301 South across from the airport in Jessup. Call them at 427-4183, 427-4183, 427-4183. Moody's Nursery in Jessup.
When we say right on the corner and right on the price, we mean it at Mike Birch Ford in Blackshear. Up to $12,000 off 2018 F-150s. $12,000 off America's #1 selling truck. Stop the search. Call Mike Birch and 24/7 at MikeBirchFord.com.
1 Peter 3:12. For the eyes of the Lord are on the righteous, and his ears are attentive to their prayer, but the face of the Lord is against those who do evil. Brought to you by the Odom Baptist Church.
When you have an accident, you, not the insurance company, chooses the body shop, and you only need one estimate. All you have to do is call Jerome Riles at B&C Collision Center in downtown Scriven to deal with the adjusters and insurance company. Whether it's a little ding or a major crash, that B&C Collision Center across from Wasden Cabinet Shop in Scriven, deal with the insurance company so you don't have to. Call them at 579-2274. That's 579-2274.
Welcome back. More of the World Famous Butch and Bob Show. Getting more guests in the green room, but right now we've got Mr. Pouchot, Mr. Roser in here. We've got a big cook-off event taking place this Saturday to celebrate celebrate St. Patrick's Day. I don't know what I'm thinking. St. Patrick's Day this weekend. So, again, you got an event. Tell us, you're here to remind everybody it takes place Saturday. Is that right?
Yeah, we just want to make sure everybody knows what's going on this weekend. First annual Jessup Shrine Club Steak Challenge. We're We've got 52 teams signed up so far. We got a guy coming from the Netherlands. It's going to be a good time. We are also selling steak plates. If anybody wants to purchase a steak plate, and
that's going to be Saturday.
Yes, sir.
Can we just walk up Saturday afternoon and get it, or do you have
well,
to order?
We'd rather pre-sell them. That way we know how many steaks we got to have there.
Okay.
But they can call me or Joseph or anybody in the Shrine Club. And if not, come up Saturday and we'll try to accommodate them.
And where's this going to take place? I mean,
we shut down. The city was kind enough to let us shut down Broad Street from Cherry to Walnut. So we're going to line each side of the street with teams. And we went up and measured, and we think we got enough room to get everybody in there. So,
and
when we started it, we were thinking 30, 35 teams. We didn't know we were going to have this many.
How many teams do y'all have?
52.
52 teams.
When we were here last time, I think we had like 25 or 26 signed up.
So there's going to be a lot of steak being cooked. And who's judging it?
They bring in their own judges.
Bring
the
their own judges.
Brings in their they put out emails just like they do for the teams. Right. They bring in their own judges. So they'll all be the judging will be in the train depot. Of course, it's not open to the public, but everything else that's going on that day be open. We're going to leave a spot down the middle of the street where folks can walk up and down the street if they want to come and hang out and kind of see what's going on.
And how much are the steak plates?
$20.
$20.
It's steak, green beans, and baked potato.
Okay, so if they want one of those, what time will they be available? I mean, what time?
We're shooting for 5 o'clock. Awards are at 4, so we want to get awards over with. We're going to already have the potatoes cooking and the beans cooking, so all we have to do is cook the steaks, and it won't take long to do that.
So people can walk down there and watch it as well,
yeah.
Watch them cook the steak.
Yeah, we're going to do the awards right out front of the train depot. We probably won't be enough room inside with as many teams we got. We got a loudspeaker and all. The guy that's putting it on will be there, and he'll announce everything out front.
Well, for our first annual event, 52 teams that's amazing.
And we still got raffle tickets. Ace Hardware donated a $1,000 Traeger pellet smoker. If anybody wants a raffle ticket, they're $5 a piece, which isn't bad for a $1,000 grill. So we still got plenty of raffle tickets. Let us know.
And we'll have them there too.
They'll be on sale Saturday, but they can call and get one of those as well.
Yep.
Okie doke. Anything else? Y'all going to get us the list of the winners for Mondays?
Yes.
Yeah, we'll text them to you.
Yeah, text them to you. That'd be good.
We'll make sure
$1,500 for first place.
What's that? How many places they playing?
10.
They're paying 10.
Yeah.
So what's the 10th? Just get
$100.
$100.
Is that the entry fee?
10th
What's the entry fee to get in?
$150.
$150. So you basically get your entry.
Yeah, everybody's in trouble. Though Reed signed up last night.
Reed Brown.
Yeah.
Reed Brown.
Look out. Ronnie helping him.
I don't know. You can't ever tell with them two.
So most of the teams local?
No. There's 5 or 6 local teams, and everybody else is all over the place.
All over the place. From the
Netherlands.
How do you get somebody from the Netherlands?
I don't know, man.
Georgia. That's crazy.
I think he's going to be here visiting some family or something. So while he was here, he wanted to come and cook. He doesn't have a grill, a tent. He don't have anything. So teams have chipped in to get him the stuff.
So what time will they start? If people want to just come observe, what time will they start cooking?
We do the cooks meeting from 8 to 10, and then probably 11 o'clock we'll be through drawing steaks, and then we'll just all be out mingling around. Most of the steak actual cooking won't start till 1:30 or so, because you turn in from 2 to 2:30. So steak don't take but 8 to 10 minutes to cook.
Okay, so this is going to take place in downtown Jessup this Saturday.
Yes,
so
sir.
If somebody wants a steak plate, call
they can come get it.
$20.
Yep.
And then walk out.
Yes, sir.
Okay, well, we appreciate y'all coming and reminding everybody. Like I say, make sure you get us those winners on.
Yeah, we'll get you
Monday. That'll be good.
Appreciate it.
So, like I said, first annual event. Congrats, getting 52 teams.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
That's pretty good. Okay,
thanks, so.
We got more guests in the green room. We'll be back with more of the Butch and Bob Show after this.
When further treatment is no longer an option, hospice can provide services to manage symptoms and difficulties caused by illness. Emotional, psychosocial, and spiritual care, as well as support to the families and caregivers, are all part of hospice care. Hospice of South Georgia has been a part of the health community in Wayne and surrounding counties since 1998. The professional yet compassionate attention provided by our staff is unsurpassed. Widely supported by donations from the local population, Hospice of South Georgia is the local nonprofit hospice in Wayne County. Our administrative office is located at 1625 Sunset Boulevard, and Hospice of South Georgia accepts anyone who meets hospice criteria, regardless of their ability to pay. Please call 912-588-0080 to speak with someone about hospice care. That was 912-588-0080. We are your hometown hospice, and we are here to serve you. Hospice of South Georgia, working to add life to your days.
And then along came Walker Jones.
It's Ram Truck Month at Walker Jones, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, with incredible savings on Ram 1500s. Right now, you can save up to $13,000 on select new Ram 1500s, 13 grand. If you've been thinking of a new Ram truck, now is the time. With some of the biggest savings during Ram Truck Month, we have plenty in stock. And manager Tommy Wagner says, if I don't have it, I can get it. And of course, we'll take care of you like good friends and neighbors should. Walker Jones Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram Memorial Drive in Waycross and online at walkerjones.com.
Hey, this is Tommy Wagner. Come on down and see us at Walker Jones Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram, home of the lifetime warranty. I said lifetime.
Some restrictions apply. See dealer for details. Ends 3/31/19.
Get the best deal from Walker Jones.
Welcome back. More of the world famous Butch and Bob Show. More guests in the studios. We got the mayor from Scriven, Mr. Jason Weaver, and we got former Congressman Lindsey Thomas in here for a special event coming up on March the 20th, Bill Royal Day in the city of Scriven. Little change from last year's event, but an important event. So, who wants to go first? I'm going to turn over to the mayor first. Jason.
Yeah, we have Bill Royal, was a longtime citizen of the city of Scriven. We have a day to honor him and veterans that we named that day March the 20th last year as Bill Royal Day, and last year it happened at the park right beside City Hall. This year we're doing it over at the old historic gym at Scriven Elementary, and it'll begin around 10 a.m. We'll have, after the ceremony's over, we'll have a flag raising and bringing the flag back down to half mast. We encourage everybody to come out to be a part of this, and we'll have refreshments that we'll step over to the community center, which is right across through the playground area, so you can walk right over for refreshments afterwards with the family. And I think they'll have some of the medals on display and some different things like that. And Mr. Lindsay, I asked Mr. Lindsay to come with me this morning because he knows a lot more of the history of Mr. Royal.
Well, last year was the first year's event. It was a well-attended event. A lot of veterans attended the event as well. So looking forward to another big event. What day is the 20th? Is that a
Wednesday?
A Wednesday. Yeah. Lindsay, good to see you. Appreciate you being here.
Good to see you, Bob, always. I think you just hit it. It's important, and the mayor said it. We had a great turnout of veterans from all over the county. We want them to be sure that even though this is in Scriven, and for a Scriven fallen hero, that he was our country's fallen hero and our county's fallen hero, one of the highly distinguished service people that we've had. So we'll talk more about Bill specifically, but when this started and we did the park dedication there, which everybody should come and see, beautiful flagpole and a nice place just next to City Hall there, which is the Scriven Veterans Memorial Park. But if you go back and look at Bill, I've read over his information on several occasions and knew him long before I knew the family. The family is an old family from Scriven. But when you read his record of what he did, it reminds me of how many fallen heroes from small town America have sacrificed their lives for this country. And he did it unselfishly. He was an incredible pilot. Flew both Cobras and was flying the Loach when he was killed. But he did something he did not have to do. And it's very telling about the American fighting spirit and the people who protect this country, all of our rights and freedoms. And at that moment when he made a choice, and it was a split-second decision, to take his copter and go in under the others to draw fire, he put his life on the line and unfortunately was lost. But it's that kind of spirit that is imbued, I think, particularly rural America over the many years. And we live in rural America here. I'm very proud of what's going on in Scriven. I'm proud they're doing this day. And I hope with all of our veterans and all of our people that have time will turn out. Scriven's doing a lot of things that are great fun and that are important. The school kids will be involved in this. Be a lot of parents and teachers there, and a lot of citizens around. So, and to come and see that beautiful school there and how well it's kept and how well it's doing, and then to see the old historic gymnasium and auditorium, which is all one thing. The auditorium and the basketball court were all the same. will be an interesting time for them to come, and they'll be welcome. So it's 10 o'clock next Wednesday morning, and at that time I'll go a little bit more in depth about Bill Royal's service record. But it is important to know this. We have made an effort, his family has, and I've assisted in the way that I can through Congressman Buddy Carter's office to try to review his service record and see if there might be a chance for a posthumous a Congressional Medal of Honor award here. He's gotten so many awards, I'll talk more about tomorrow, but he had 3 oak leaf clusters, had the Distinguished Flying Cross, and had something that 45 oak leaf clusters and a Purple Heart, of course. So I don't know of any soldier right there in that area that was any more decorated, and very few that we have such an account of laying his life on the line in the manner that he did. So we'll talk more about that tomorrow, but I hope everybody will turn out.
Again, it's going to take place next Wednesdays, right? Right. So, and you had a guest speaker last time, I think. I can't remember. You had any guest speaker? So,
I was honored to be the guest.
So you're going to, that's what I thought.
Mr. Royal's family, and when she called me and she said,
she requested
now I've already called Lindsay. Okay. And I said, okay, that sounds good to me.
But again, just want to invite everybody out. Again, last year was a great event. I'm sure it'll be a great event. Like I said, they have all those medals and things on display too. People get a chance to look at those, which, are nice to see and very historic for that, for the country and for, that family. So just fun to see all those. But also, you got the big Independence Day celebration already playing again. I saw where Second Chance Band will be performing once again.
Second Chance Band will be headlining that Saturday night. There'll be some entertainment. Corky's has already confirmed. He will perform right before Second Chance again. Gina's Gems has confirmed this year. So some of those girls will be performing, right before Corky does. And but the big change with it this year is Friday night. We're going to let vendors start setting up after lunch on Friday, and Friday night we're going to have an old time gospel sing, an old time quartet gospel sing. There's some people working to nail down the final on who's coming. We thought we had Gold City, and it slipped away from us, which is one of the top gospel groups in the nation. They had to go somewhere else, and I understand that. So we're working to nail down the final on the gospel, but it will be basically a 2-day or a day and a half. We would like the vendors to get set up Friday so there's no confusion Saturday. That was one of the only things we saw that we could probably change a little different, and we did. And we'll still have the car show. The car show is going to be going on with the burnout competition that drew all kind of people last year.
Great crowds last year. I'm sure it'll be great crowds again. Hopefully we just get a great crowd next Wednesday, though, for this big event. Again, Lindsay, Bill Royal Day. What times they get underway? 10 o'clock in the morning?
10 o'clock.
And it's going to take place at a different location this year, so it's not going to be at the City Hall. It's going to be at the school. Is that correct?
That's correct. The old historic gymnasium auditorium, so you'll be able to come in and sit down and you won't have to stand. And
okay, it should be great. Anything else you want to
Just one thing, let me say this quickly. I've been very proud of what's going on in Scriven and in Patterston, here in Jessup as well. These things that we do to bring the community in and to bring them together. And at a time when rural America is under incredible challenge economically, and we're all aware of this, I've been a part of a lot of discussions about it. What I'm sensing is a renewed spirit. We've always been patriotic. We've always been self-sufficient in our communities. We've always been working people. And I'm sensing a renewal of that meeting this challenge, and it is going to be a challenge. It's going to take a while. But one of the great things about these communities, and one of the things we should concentrate on, is for events like this is to turn out and take a few minutes and come and away from our daily routine and be a part of the community. And that's what this is, a community appreciation day.
Okay. Again, it's going to take place next Wednesday, 10 o'clock, Bill Royal Day in the city of Scriven, second annual event, and everybody's invited. Again, we want to stress again, last year a lot of veterans from all across the county came, and we want to make sure all the veterans are invited again, because really is about the veterans, celebrating them, what they've done, their sacrifice to this country and things like that. So we just want to make sure all the veterans know they're invited next Wednesday at 10 o'clock in the city of Scriven.
Yes, sir.
Mayor Lindsay, always good to see you. Appreciate you coming in. And that's going to conclude today's world famous Butch and Bob Show for Thursday.
Howdy, South Georgia and North Florida. Welcome to you and your mama and them to Baxley and Woody Folsom Ford. Wait till you see around